Okay. Good morning, all. So, yeah, thanks for joining. So this is day two today, and roughly I'll be covering these topics, right? At the end, I'll be, providing few materials that will help you. So these materials will be prompt techniques, right? Then token efficiency and others. Okay. So it will guide you. It has more elaborative examples and a lot more like kind of a step-by-step guidance. You can read it through. Hardly every document is around roughly 29 to 30 pages. You can easily skim through. Very relatable examples I have given, okay? So that will help you eventually to become from 10% to at least 25 to 30%. That's our target for now. Nothing happens over a day, but that's a habit that we need to build, right? So let's start the session with a Q&A. Do you have any questions or do you want me to? Anyway, I'll be doing active recall after this. But any questions so far? Did you try the homework, the task that was provided?
Not yet, Queen. I will do it today.
No problem. You can.
But so far, no doubt. Whatever you thought, it was well clear, well explained, and it was very clear. So there is no doubt so far.
Okay. Anybody else? You for homework these things, right? That's the classwork or something, you can top it down in WhatsApp again if you want to, or like maybe today, tomorrow, whenever that group is not going to, go away, but you can share your work. Anybody else who have any question? If not, I'll move further. Okay. I saw somebody unmuting. Go ahead.
Just doubtful say, yeah, I need a bit of more time to practice on.
I'm unable to hear you properly. You said you'd want to practice more, or what it is?
Yeah, so no doubts that like, it's just that time
No problem. I hear you. So the materials that I'll give you, right? It will have a lot of examples. So examples like we discussed weak prompts and strong prompts. So we have that table, a list of weak prompts is there, and then parallel to that you have uh, strong prompt and what's the difference between these two. So all these things are given. So consider this like prompt is important. This is the only important thing that you need to master to you know talk to AI tools like Claude, right? But the prompt only comes when you think, think clearly, list down all the uh, things that you want to achieve. Okay, so that's all prompting is. So when you think clearly, it translates into a structured prompt, and then the prompt is there. You are able to navigate to or talk to AI tools, and then you get your output, right? So that is how it is, right? Now, what all we covered yesterday, we saw WWH of Claude, right? What, why, and how of Claude. There is one thing, when to use uh, chat, when to use cowork, and when to use Claude Code. We also saw what is chat, what is cowork, and what is Claude Code. Okay, but we are going to go again today. So I'll talk about today more about this. Okay, so we saw what, why, and how of Claude. Then we saw the interface, right? How to access, modes of access, right? Right. Then we saw uh, what was that? Prompt, the techniques, right? Then we saw here we saw we went through the framework called as it was role, context, then task, then format, then constraints, right? Then tone in which voice you want, direct, formal, informal, like that, right? We went through the framework. So apply that. Not everything should be you. I mean, depends upon use case, which all things you will use. But this is the framework that you should use, right? And then we understood the token efficiency, how we can optimize our tokens, right? Uh, we went through stuffs like input efficiency, output efficiency. If there is something like you want answers, straight away answers, just ask, give me straight away answer, no, no explanation. So if you just write no explanation, it will not explain entirely. Okay, right? Like we saw the example of what is the capital of India. So you just want the answer to be New Delhi. Don't want to understand when it happened, why New Delhi was chosen, and all those stuff, right? So few of the things. There are total 28 sections in the mm, in the material that I'll provide, right? So those are the ways through which you can um, at least optimize your tokens, right? Then we saw artifacts, the things that we create, the tangible things, or non-tangible things, basically non-tangible things we create on Claude. It can be a PDF, it can be a HTML, right? Or other docs that we discussed. We created the token, this one, token generated, this artifact, calculator and prompt optimizer. We created this as well. And then what else? What was there? After artifacts, we went through skills. We'll start from skills. I'll show you a few things how skills made yesterday, how I utilized skills yesterday also and day-to-day life, right? So what skills are? So in simple terms, skills are basically those tasks which you perform every day. It's repetitive. And you do not want to write the whole line again and again, right? Whole line again and again. And uh, you might forget, you might not remember the exact line, right? So you convert this as a skill, right? And then utilize it over a period of the time. So you don't need to go and write the whole bunch of lines. You will just use, for example, somebody is, like we saw, right? QA skill. Okay. What it was doing, so my task was generate a PDF, right? To understand prompt. Okay. To understand prompt engineering, right? Then QA also. QA this skill. In for QA, I am writing check the factness of the material, uh, text alignment, text overflow, right? Page breaks. So let me go and show you this. For example, create a PDF for uh, what was that? It was, let's say, understanding prompt engineering, let's say. Okay. In under let's say 500 words. We just typed it, and no skill, nothing altogether. So every time I go, you can even use this, convert this as a skill. So let's say for you want to create a PDF for every now and then, um, learning purpose, right? For your learning purpose. Let's say I want to understand political uh, Indian constitution in 500 words, for example. It's not possible, but let's say I can go and convert this into a skill. And whenever I say, that I want to understand, create a PDF for uh, Constitution, and I'll give this skill name, just that. So you just give a topic and skill name. So it will create all those repetitive tasks. Now you will see once you generate the PDF, right? If you generate, if you, one second, let me go and reload this. Hmm, what's happening? Sometimes it takes time to reload, maybe some issue. Okay. Now see, you're going to get, let's say for example, you got this error, right? Then again, you can create skill for this, check for all errors. So it didn't here it created the PDF and the work is done. But if I would have written just here, right? Create the 500 words, use QA skill. I have a skill named as QA. Okay. One second. Okay. Now it will, these errors will not come into play. So it will go and reload and that stuff, right? So let it work through. So we saw what skills are, how you can, any sort of work which is very repetitive for you, for your task. It can be a research work, it can be a coding work, it can be content generation work, it can be a data analysis work, right? I can let me show you that example also, how data analyst can use this, right? So for example, let it, one second, I'll open in new tab. Okay. um Use, or just not use, data. Okay, you data, explore data. So explore data means, whatever data you will provide, it will tell you uh, what type of data, the mean, median, and average of all those thing, right? So sales data, the CSV. I may have the sales data. Content sales. Okay, sales data. I just uploaded it and I use this explore data. I don't need to go and type in everything like give me a detailed analysis and all those things, nothing. So that this is skill for you, right? Now see, this PDF is opening, right? Earlier, what happened? Without any QA, it doesn't matter if it opens for you or not for the LLM as of now, for Claude, because you just gave a create a PDF for prompt engineering under 500 words, so it created. But if it's not opening, it's not its headache. So what would have happened in normal scenario? After that, the prompt is not working, the PDF is not working, right? You will go ahead and give another prompt, fix this additional token, additional headache for you, right? So now at least you are getting a good uh, PDF over here, right? So this is how you can utilize skill. Now see, For this explore data skill, right? And how we will go and check. Let's say I go to settings, we go to skills, and if you see here, if I just explore or write data, browse, explore. Let me open there itself. Okay. One second, let it work. So it is what it is doing. It is just trying to process it. So let me build a full data profile dashboard. So it will give you how many rows are there, how many columns are there, total sales volume, then um, all those things, right? Correct. So it's giving me the entire profiling of the data. And if I go explore data, explain, show the MD file, show the m.md file. So all of the skills that you create is always created in a MD file, markdown file. Okay. So we'll see. Okay. Oh, it's converting into. Okay, it's still generating. The next response is here. It's queued. So let it run. See, it gave me an exhaustive analysis of how many rows are there, what columns are there, right? And what is the quality, null values also, right? Data types also it gave me, data quality metrics, everything it gave. Then now the graph also it generated, right? So this is skills in chat. Okay. Now it has given some verdicts also. You can go and check that. Now, one, if you want to understand what's the how it is written, how it is so exhaustive, like how it took all these instructions, you can go and see it has generated a MD file. We saw it yesterday also, right? How it creates a MD file. So we went through the description, right? And then see all these steps. Access the data. The first step is access the data. If a file is provided in CSV, then read the file, right? All file handling, all the files. It will understand what type of files you have given, right? It will understand the structure. Then all the columns will be checked. Then general profiling will happen, right? Then it will check the numerical columns like this, right? Then string columns like this. Everything is, all these things are written. So if you want a PPT also, you can go and in the skill itself, you can add it, like make a PPT as well. Okay. So this is how you can utilize your skills from us, all the perspective. You can make your skill. So let's say, for example, you want to uh, you pick your own use case. Like let's say you want to make a report, right? And you want to send weekly, and the structure of the report does not change. Okay, right? You list down all the steps that you take and the format that you want in instructions, and tell that make this as a skill and add it in your file, right? And if you want to add the PPT also, it will give you in a PPT. You just mention that I need in PPT format also, and then give it to Claude chat, and then it will give you a skill. It will make that skill, and then at the end you can ask that whenever I type report, the word report or slash report or just report, invoke, invoke that skill. So meaning uh, every day, every week you will go and say slash report, right? right? And it will start working. Or just give the data and report. It will start working, right? You can even schedule it. Later, I will talk about how you can schedule it, but that is how we can utilize it. Yesterday, what happened is, let me just open it. I used the Zoom content transcript and I just gave to Zoom to content. Okay. I hope you are able to see my Claude Code desktop. Okay. So what happened is I was just for this demo purpose, right? What I did, I just took the transcript of the Zoom and then just did Zoom to content. It's a skill which is already available in um, uh, Claude. Okay. Now give the video description as well. I wanted to uh, take the transcript and give the video description as well for the YouTube for YouTube. Okay, so if you have the link I shared yesterday, the transcript was from this page itself. So now what it does is it will go and let me read more middle section of the transcript. It is analyzing as of now. Okay, now LinkedIn long form post also it gave. It's up to you how you want to configure now, right? It gave me carousels also. I mean the PNG, the image in the LinkedIn that you upload, right? Um, it gave me like 7 slides, and all the 7 slide description is here. Um, if I just say convert all the slides, carousel scripts into PNG, it will do it. So it gave me those things. Then a message for WhatsApp community. This is what I posted in the group also. And then uh, provide video description for YouTube I gave, right? So based on the transcript timestamp, here is a properly formatted transcripts. So this is how you can utilize the skills. Okay. This is one of the examples. Now, any questions so far? I'm pressing more on skills because see, obviously in just in 90 minutes, and I will not be able to cover all the types of skills. It can be product manager, data analyst, all those domains will have their own specific skills, right? And considering the audience profile we have is very vast. I mean, talking about not the numbers, but we have from marketing, we have from data, we have from software engineers, we have from research background, we have people from marketing. So taking only one aspect of it will not be possible. But yes, you can pin down your use case and then try creating it as per your use cases. Okay, right. Now, so we understood what skills are. Now let's understand connectors. We understood connectors yesterday also, but I'm emphasizing more on connectors and skills because those are the those two things which will make your life very, very easy, right? We saw yesterday one demo, right? That this video. So with a prompt, I was able to find out my prospects through vibe prospecting, right? So let me open this. What we did yesterday, right? Um, we used vibe tools used is vibe prospecting. It's a tool, right? It's a connector. It's another software. Let's put it that way. It's another software. Plus plus I used what? I used Hagen. Okay, it's another software. Okay, plus I used Gmail, right? It's another software. So what are connectors? Connectors are basically, if let's say Claude without connectors is just like your desktop. You can't do much, right? Without internet or without any other, it's like Linux. you can't do much. I mean, obviously that much is very high, but in Claude, only without connectors, you can't do much. The flexibility and the beauty of Claude is they have connectors, meaning you might have heard about MCPs. We'll just touch upon it like it is model context protocol. Okay. So there are, there are connectors through which Claude can access different softwares. Okay. Different softwares. Okay. There are two types of connectors so far. It might be more, but I have realized only two types of. There are inbuilt connectors, right? And there are custom connectors. So meaning, uh, so Claude is able to connect to different softwares through MCPs, model context protocol, right? Consider it as a master key, right? Through which it is able to connect. That's the whole thing you should keep in mind. I'm not going into technicalities how MCP works because it doesn't suit the whole purpose of this masterclass. But through MCPs, Claude can connect it to different softwares. Okay, there are two types: inbuilt and custom. Inbuilt is we saw yesterday also, right? Let's go to settings, connectors. You see, which is very easily available. You can just let's go to Canva. Okay, let's go to Canva. I'll just hit connect, right? And then continue. So now what I'm doing, I'm trying to connect my Claude to Canva. Okay. So how it does is it stores all the password and the keys with itself. Claude will store it, right? And it is securely stored. It's not like you will be able to do something out of it, right? Like that way. Okay. Now I'm connected to Canva, right? There will be a custom connector. You have browse connectors, so like these are your browsable connectors, right? Add custom connector like let's for example you want to connect your LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is not easily it will not be connected easily. You have to configure it. Okay, so you will have to give you know uh, all those name keys and etc. Okay, I'll make a short video on this and I'll post it on WhatsApp group how to connect other connector because it's again a long process. I'll have to explain other things as well. Okay, so just remind me of that. I'll let you know like how we can connect to other softwares. Okay, but let's stick to our Claude only. You have a lot of connectors here which you can utilize. Like I gave you a work yesterday, prepare a workflow for a job profile, right? Like you search the job and then as per your profile and then you mail it. So Indeed is one which you can use. Dice is one which you can use. Okay, and I'm connected to all these. I'm connected to all these. Okay, and I now connected to Canva also, right? So now if I just give me uh, image of say, I am not sure how it is going to span out, but let's just see. Okay, I'll just use Canva connector. I'm not sure how the mm richness of the content, the image that I'll get. I'm not sure how it will be, but um, you know. Let's see how Canva gives, because I have a free tier. If I have uh, like pro and these subscriptions, then it might give me generate a very good image as well. But let's see, right? So till the time it is working, so that's what connectors are for you. Okay, right? So where was that? Okay, now we'll jump into. So we understood MCP connectors, right? Now the second thing is we'll jump to Cowork side, Claude Code side, right? And we'll create projects on it. Okay. In the meantime, let me see if it has. Okay. The Canva MCP is connected, but it leave you empty-handed. I'll render the slide, cover pixel perfectly as in. Okay. So let me try. Maybe it's free tier does not help much. Maybe that, but we were able to connect to Gmail and these things, right? So, okay, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Very impromptu, but yeah. Go to list all the emails received today in, yeah, let's see. So it will be able to pull all the emails for me. Um, because that is a connector, right? Again, so that's how it is. It will pull you. You can then uh, do a lot of things, a lot of work, right? So let's let it work. We'll come to, guys. I hope it's making sense. Um, Please stop me then and there if you're not able to follow. The most important point is you try yourself with a lot of connectors and skills. Make a lot of skills. Okay, so that's the only thing I would uh, request. So I'll go to create a new chat, or I'm in Cowork. I'm in Claude desktop now. Okay, let's see. Okay, now see, here are 13 email threads received in your inbox from a standard chart, investment well-being, Indigo, Skyscanner, right? So you can create a workflow around this also. You can categorize your emails like this. Okay. So, I mean, the only most important point what I'm trying to highlight is how connectors work. Use as much as possible connectors and skills. Okay. Now, when I go to Claude desktop, right, I see these two things, chat and cowork and code here. Okay. In home, I see chat and cowork. Chat, we know, right? So what happens is chat is for, like, in session. You go and discuss, you prompt normal things, right? But when you go to a co-work, you are able to access your local files also. For example, in chat, check my um, downloads folder. Okay. uh, Considering accessibility to running command, check out the download folder locations. Let's see if it is able to access my download folder or not. Okay. See, unfortunately, I don't have access to your local machine's download folder. I can only see files that are explicitly uploaded on the chat. So chat is only useful when you want to maybe get an input from chat, like what do you think about this document? What do you think about this? You brainstorm about it, right? But the moment you start that you need to work on some files which is there on your laptop, right? Then chat fails uh, to do that. You cannot edit, you cannot make any changes to that, right? Now think about this. With the help of cowork, you will be able to use or upscale, take the productivity or your productivity to a level that if it is 15% now, you can take it to 60, 70% almost. Okay. Because in cowork, you can go and like you see, I send me a daily briefing, organize my inbox. These are suggestions. You can go and optimize your desktops also. Like check my desktop for redundant files or duplicates files. This is just one example. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll create more things also. But let's see if it is able to do that. Okay, see. What it wants is Cloud wants to use your computer. You can even deny or grant, right? You can enable, and it's the some action can't be undone. Apps you approve. I'll just turn it on and then say what happens. Computer accessibility screen recording. Okay, continue. Okay. Now it will. Could you grant permissions and look for settings of preferences? Okay. Okay. Settings or look for settings. Okay. So it will tell you also. Maybe those settings I haven't done. Just for demonstration purpose, I'm doing. And what was that? Settings or find capabilities and capabilities. You go to capabilities and then um, enable split screen recording. Okay, where is that? Okay, 1 second. We'll be able to take a screenshot of your desktop, open Finder and grant a screen in Cloud Desktop app. Okay, where is that setting button? Is it not visible? Oh, yeah. Hmm. Capabilities. And then everything is checked. Okay, cowork. Cowork files, this trusted worker, manage cowork folders. Let me see, okay. Okay. I cannot see accessibilities. Yeah. Because I'm also allowing for the first time. I generally don't give all the permission. So maybe that is the reason. Okay, it's now trying to macOS. Apple, okay. Okay, it's saying in my Apple laptop. Okay, fine. Okay, scroll down and click accessibility settings. So, Apple menu. Continue. Search Claude. Right. What it says. Apple menu privacy and security on the slash system settings. Apple menu system settings. Where is I had this right? Okay, system settings. System. Though it's open. Are you able to see where it system setting privacy and security? Okay, privacy and security. Go to strange privacy and security is here. And then down to accessibility, kick down to accessibility. Okay, just this. Okay, fine. Sometimes it can be very tricky. I just had to do this one. Okay. Okay, now I should be able to use Claude on it. Check now. Okay, so it's working now. Screen recording request. Open system taking again. Why it is taking me? Okay, allow. Use passwords and then done. Claude may not be able to record the content of your instance. Now your time, quit and reopen. So, okay, quit it anyway. I'll just quit it. Hide floating. Let's open Claude. Okay, right. Okay. Fix my desktop, organize files, and clean duplicates. This is just normal example. What we'll see it next. What we'll see is I'll take one of my desktop files and I can access it through Claude now, and then I'll be working on that, and then put that to my Google Drive. Okay, and then from Google Drive, I can make a content for this. See, it's onto the Claude has taken the wheels now. I mean, the steering now. So it's using it. But I do not recommend, mostly taking care of your, the desktop, right? See what it's saying. I can see your desktop is cluttered, right? I will stop it because I do not want it to delete anything or something. Okay, I'll stop it now. But you understood what it is, right? You can give access to your desktop to your Claude. You can, and then with the help of those skills and you know the prompts, you can do some work. So how what you can do is show me what's there in Claude Master Class folder. We are going to the through towards that demo, which I'm going to show you as of now. Okay, I was thinking using computer. Okay, so this is the Claude Master Class, folder. It took the screenshot. Okay, once we go through co-work, we'll create one or two workflow over here. Then we will go through schedules, and then we'll build a prototype, a Claude Code. In Claude Code, how can you build your apps? Okay, that's what I'm allow for this session. And sometimes it's very redundant also. I already know what's there in the file, so you you don't have to. But yeah, till the time it is working, there is this tool called as Notebook LM. How many of you know about this? It's from Google, right?
Yeah,
Um,
I want to know a bit more about it.
okay. Yeah, so till the time it is going through, use computer integration desktop screenshot. Okay, it stopped. Why it stopped?
Might be you have given a prompt like show me, so might be it is presenting, creating some PPT or something.
Right, right. No, 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 not like that. But what is there in download folder? Not download, Claude master class folder. Let me check this spelling of it. Oh, the spelling is different. Okay. So Notebook LM is very, very, it's taking me, I think we'll have to wait only. It's taking, bringing me back again and again. By the way, the homework that I gave, right, you can use it for your job searches. That was the main purpose that I gave that for. So you can connect the dice and the Indeed uh, job portals, and then you can give your resumes and etc. And then you can work on that. We will see how projects can help you for that. Okay, I think we'll have to wait. I don't know what's happening. So it's because there is no master class folder. Maybe that's the problem. No, okay, let me use Bash to explore the Claude Masterclass folder. Okay, let's see what it gives. Okay, I don't think so it's going to work because it's going in the loop. Okay, let's see this. Okay, uh, cowork project or folder. Okay, let's first see the projects one. Okay, I'll give you the cowork thing also. Job search. When should you use product project? I think that was the second topic. So when should you use projects? When you are working on something which is very let's say you have a project called job search only, your own project, right? And you want to keep the uh, goal of that project very specific. So, right, very specific to that, and you don't want to repeat yourself again and again, right? You don't want to keep repeating in chats. What happened, you today you might open the chat and you start working on it, you upload everything, you upload your files, you upload your details about the project, and then after 100 images, for example 100 generations, 100 image generation or PDF generation, it says start a new chat, because it will lose the context after some time, right? So, and after, you cannot keep on working on that. Let's say your project is for 3 or 4 months long, you cannot keep on working on the same chat, because we know that the efficiency drops, the tokens use utilization increases once you have more context or conversations in a chat. So what I'll do is that if that is a project which is very specific, then I'll create a project inside a chat also, or in cowork. Okay, in desktop I'll create a job search, and I want to look for job in uh, data analyst data analytics field. Okay, I just write it and then create a project, and then right, this is there in cowork. I'll go and write this thing, right? One second. Let me add few prompts. Hmm. Okay. Right. Then I'll do, I can go and edit, or one second. Let me go to job search only. Right. Project, you are helping Akash to search job, right? Right. Audio in data analytics, and you just give your resume. Okay, resume. Okay. Anybody, if you have any resume handy, you can give me, or if not, I'll just go ahead and just hit it. Just normally, you can try it and on your own, and then you see I'll have the context folders, right? It would the files that you all upload, it will be here in the context. Okay, I haven't created any working folder as of now. But see, it's now you have given the goal. You are helping Akash to job search in data analytics, and the context will be all your resumes. Okay, if you want to give a resume, if you want to give any job description, right? Then you can copy the paste that job description and give in the context. Okay, you can upload all those context like for example resumes, any PDF, any job descriptions, anything of that sort. You give it, and then you can start working on this. Now I don't have any resume as of now, but you can, based on this, it has asked for few questions. You go and it will go and look for the jobs, that kind of jobs, right? And it will give you the uh, it will fulfill the end goal, that you get all the data analytics job which is available on the market as of now, and it is looking to Indeed first. You can also tell that I don't want to go to Indeed first. You go to Dice first and then go to Indeed. Okay, or check, if you have access to, you can also include your LinkedIn profile. Okay, so that will be added as a context, right? uh, Correct. So then it will match jobs to your background. It can also give you an application. Okay, and then you can ask for research the companies. I want jobs in this companies only for these roles, although all of it can give you, right? So how generally you can also utilize chat for this first. What happens is you define your work, or brainstorm in chat, Claude.ai, right? Then you ask chat that I am going to use Claude Cowork. So give me context files and prompt for that. So it will give you, all those which is required. It may ask questions also. Okay. It may ask questions also, and it will give you all those requirement files. Then you can come here and you can use Cowork or projects, and then upload all those things, and it will be able to work. You will be able to work. The advantage is, uh, if it is something which is ongoing, maybe it is a campaign, a marketing campaign. It is a, let's say, data analytics project. It can be a data analytics project, or it can be a study, simple, that you want to become good in AI, for example. Go to chat, brainstorm what all things I should study, right? And then come to create a project, dump all the files, and ask it that. I want to achieve these things, plan my studies and help me create a habit board or something like that. We will create a habit board also. Okay. So you can use project for any ongoing courses, ongoing product, ongoing campaign, whatever is going, right? Uh, and second, very good use case is if you don't want to re-explain again and again, everything you provide it in context. And the work, if you want to attach, you can attach working folder also. So if you see here, right, add a folder in the if something is there in let's say your local, or if you want to work on drive also, you can do that. So you can add all those things, right? Then basically these two three things that you want to use projects, so that you don't want to repeat yourself again and again. You be consistent and tracked and informed, and it does not changes every time. You might forget in another chat that what I did I type, and then come back to another chat. So projects really help to mm, run a smooth uh, workflow kind of a stuff in Claude, right? uh, are you, is it fine? You able to understand, or shall I repeat anything?
No, I think it's fine. It's clear, at least for me.
So the only thing is you have to use it, then only it will be more relevant. So you have to give all those things, right? Right. Now I'll come back to cowork again. Okay. So I'm here in the cowork, right? So we understood projects now. Now in cowork, you can let's take a um, so what cowork is. Let's understand for what cowork is, right? If you want to understand if you want to work keeping something, if something is there in your desktop, right, or online, and if you want to create some kind of a workflow and repeat or schedule it. For example, what do I mean by this, right? Um, it can be from simply by organizing your desktop to, let's say, I give this, right? Um, like for example, mm, what do I? Okay, check my mail. Check my mail and look for Substack articles in AI, right? And mail and explain, or and summarize AI, summarize the articles in PDF, use QA skill, right? And upload to my Google Drive in a new folder called as Substack article. Okay, I just did that, and if you want, you can give your uh, this thing, right? Mm, go to your drive Just give drive. Let's not give drive as of now. Let's see what happens. I'll use Sonnet. I'll just create it, right? I haven't given any context or any working folder. You can organize it better. But yeah, let's just see what happens here. Okay. So it's thinking, it's planning. So there is, when the task is given, the LLM is behind it, or the agent, right? See what the date range. So it's asking me questions. Okay. Let's just 7 days. Uh, Recommended is one PDF, so let's go to one PDF. I don't want to complicate things. You can complicate things in your own stuff, right? But let's see what happens. Okay, so now it is dividing into tasks. So progress, you will be able to show the progress, see the progress over here, right? And which step it is working, right? So let's see what happens next. Now it is opening my Gmail, searches for email threads. So it's looking for my Gmail. It looked for in my Gmail, and now it's searching for those Substack query articles in AI. That's it's looking up. Okay, it's reading the my Gmail now, and filter has put the filter as Substack articles in AI. Now it has got the result. It's thinking now. Okay, using email, it is receiving all the threads. I mean all the mails. So think, all these would have taken a lot of time for us to do. Go to Substack, go to Gmail, open, click Substack, read all through articles, and then summarize it, and then push it to create copy those articles, summarize it, create a PDF, then upload it into Gmail Drive. And not only this, further, what we'll do, all these sub articles, I'll again edit this and tell that, um, uh, create a LinkedIn post for that, right? And the post should contain text and PNG, and the accuracy, the QA, again, I'm using QA. So QA skill will give me 100%. If it is not 100%, it won't show it to me as well. You can customize it better how you want to see those LinkedIn posts, like images and etc. What color, what font, and everything. You can describe it as structurally as possible, as structured as possible. Okay. So now it has where it is. So it is now running three agents. So it's working in parallel now. By the way, Cowork, Claude Code, and Design is only available in paid plans. Okay. You in free plans, I don't think so it's there. And even in free plans, you won't get to see um, uh, other models like these we have, right? We have uh, Opus and Fable, but in free models, you will have only Haiku and Sonnet. That too with token limitations. Now see in the context window, you know what it is there? Gmail, it is there. It's a connector that it has used. Okay. So you will see the progress of create my of somebody's run PDF, upload PDF. So these are the progresses tasks that it has to complete. See, it's doing everything now. All 13 agents are working and running all those for me. You can easily, somebody, if it is let's say you are a project manager, right? You will have a Jira board or a Excel where you track your tasks, right? Whatever, let's say Priya has one task. I am a team manager or project manager. Priya has one task, then Sam has one another task, then Pawan has another task, right? I may be noting somewhere. I can go and create before the scrum. I can go and check, just say that, what's the status, and it can give me. That is like manual input, right? We can further optimize it by run it by using schedules. I'll tell you how to run schedules also. Okay. right? So it's working. I mean, I think I gave a fairly big. It's taking all the Substack articles of in AI field. So there are maybe 13 as of now. So it's working. But let it be. Let's see what happens. So if I go to, let's see if it is created or not. It's folder. Um, let's say I check for what did the gives the folder name as Substack article. Oh, let's copy here from here. Substack. It's not yet created yet. It's not created yet. Okay. So it's still running. It's still multitasking. So let it be. Let's keep keep this as it is. We should move ahead towards um, schedules. You're able to understand what Claude Core can do, right? It's up to you how you want to utilize it. It's very powerful, very strong, right? Any questions?
No.
Right. See, it has generated the parts, email, Python codes also. It's nothing to do. You just have to prompt. This is a very worst prompt. I wouldn't have given this, but anyway, let it be. So now let's come to till the time it's working. Let's remember the Substack article summary. Okay. Till the time it's working, let's go to schedules. Okay. So here, let's say, I here in the cover, I created a workflow kind of stuff. I connected my uh, Gmail. I would have connected my desktop also. Okay. Like a folder in my desktop. Whenever I update my folder, for example, I read articles online. I download my particular article and put it into a particular folder. I can say to Claude Cowork that whenever this folder is updated, take that updated article based on the date, or always take new. Okay, summarize it. Okay, convert it into PDF. Right, upload to Drive. Send a copy of email to me and my boss, my manager maybe. Right, and afterwards give me a LinkedIn post. I'm coming to content again and again because this is what makes it's easy to visualize. Okay. Then go to content, create the content, and then I'll create another folder, or another folder in my desktop and say save it here. Okay. So that's kind of a workflow you can create. But this will be, for example, if I'm not including the schedules, right, it will run only when I go and tell about it. Okay, that run now, run this now, right? But or you can just type it there uh, every weekend or every Wednesday. I want this to be done. You can do that. But a better way of doing this is, uh, like scheduling it. So, for example, I can create a new task, right? Create with Claude or set up manually, right? Or you can take from directly here. Meeting prep, a short brief before each meeting on your calendar. So it takes you, it sees your calendar. It can be, weekdays at 8 a.m., or it can be daily, or it can be weekly, or however it is, right? However you want to set it up. And it takes the meeting, look for the agenda, and then give you a short brief like what each meeting is all about so that you can prepare accordingly. Okay. So that is the power it has. And it will go, if you, let's say, if you create a manual workflow, you might forget sometime. But in schedules, what will happen is, even if you forget, it's there in your inbox because the code or command does not forget, right? So let's say, which one was that? Substack articles. Okay. Allow for this website, allow for this website. So it asks for some permission. right? So if I want to go and create a schedule, um, it is also like giving you an example of like daily briefing, what needs your attention today across calendar, emails, and messages. So you're seeing the power. If it is connected to your text, um, your office email, for example, right? You will have like somebody. You cannot say. You can even say that no. If somebody something comes from this person, some email comes from this person, according to the severity, it can it can give you information, right? So let's schedule a new task, create with Claude. I want to set up a school. If you don't know how to start, I want to set up a schedule task, briefly explain how a schedule work, and then it should work, right? uh, Data or metric check, or okay, data or metric check. Let's run it. Not daily. I Every 30 seconds, so that I should be able to show you now itself also, right? That how it works is almost too frequent for a scheduled task. Typically run on a, let's nail down. Email or Slack updates. Yeah, email or Slack updates. Let's see. Uh, Not every hour. Mm. Every 2 minutes. Alright. Okay, let's see. Every 15 minutes. Email, 100 are important. Let it be. Just summarize for me. So I'm creating a task. I'm creating a schedules. So if somebody works in data engineering or data field, they might know it as a schedulers, cron jobs, right? Similarly, and it runs. Uh, okay, let me see. Okay, new schedules are set up email and check run. One thing to worth doing, right? To click run now once from the schedule. Okay, so it is saying that once you run for the first time, you have to run for the first time, right? And then it will run on itself. So if I go to scheduled, right, I'll have see every 15 minutes, every hour, every day. Run now. See, a scheduled task, email under check, started, view. You can go and view. We can go and view that. Uh, Now you can see that every how much was that? Every 15 minutes, right? Or every 15 minutes, right? Every 15 minutes, it will go and fetch my email and look for any updates. And if something you have marked, let's say from Amazon, I have marked star or important, that mail as important, it will act as it will include that also, because that is highlighted as important, categorized as important. Right. Now, if you see Substack summary is still working, this one is still working because the task is so extensive, right? So that's why I mean the we should have kept this as narrow as possible, but it's fine. I don't it will be a good walkthrough. Okay. Um, Email read check scheduled, right? Okay. Check the 200, 100 total. Most newsly job alerts, nothing urgent, but a few worth a glance. Needs a look. LinkedIn. I sent you a message awaiting reply. Okay. Uh, Time sensitive, but likely already passed. Right. So all these things are there. Right. So it's very, very intrigued that uh, you can do these things as a schedules. You can schedules anything. You can schedule anything. Okay. Understood, right, guys? I mean, it's not going top of your head, right? Any yes or no, thumbs up,
Yes,
anything.
yes.
Okay. So all those sites where it is referring, right, it needs permission for me from me to check whether I have permission to go to that site or not. It's very risky, but and see, by the time we spoke, it took 145 steps, which was not at all possible humanly to take within just a span of like maybe how much? 10 minutes, right? So that's your see, Substack AI PDF is ready. If I just go to this folder, see, Substack PDF is ready. If I just open it, one second, if I open it, you are able to see this, right? PDF. Yes or no, please? Right. See, it has given me all these contents, all summarized. I would have done better. I'll tell you where. You see, it's starting a fresh thing at the bottom. You can prompt in the skill itself that it should always start a section from a fresh page, right? So it's my PDF over here. Now, what else? See, Google Drive. It's asking me permission for Google Drive, right? I will allow for once, and now it is creating a folder on my drive. The Substack article folder is created. I didn't create it. Okay, your screen, my screen is shared. I didn't create it because Claude is not paying me anyway. So this is Substack article folder is created, right? Or let me search or go to back. Substack article is created. Now, once that is created, see Substack AI Digest version PDF 2. It is doing it. Maybe it ran a evaluation and then found something, right? Yeah, see, this is the version 2. Okay. So this is the power of Claude as of now. So we discussed what projects, Claude Cowork, schedules, right? And MCP as of now. Then uh, I'll also ask it to take one article, one summary article, and create LinkedIn and LinkedIn post and carousel. I'll just do that. Okay. Now, I was talking about Notebook LM. Somebody who is into research or who is a researcher or who is, you know, um, I mean, anybody who wants to be well informed. Okay. It's a very, very good tool. So, for example, I start trying Notebook LM. Okay. And you're able to follow, right? It's not very, I don't think so. It's very, tough, but for the first time it's maybe, but this is very normal. So notebook you can keep if you're a student also you can use this. Very, very highly recommended for students, for product managers, for researchers, for content, anybody, right? So you just go to Notebook LMs. It's a free app. Go to creating notebook, right? Now, for example, help, I am a student, want to become an AI engineer in 60 days. Plan my, um, what do you call it? Plan my journey. What things I should study. Okay. And or you can, the example gave you to research if you're trying to research something, right? But let's say you have, uh, Should study. Sorry. Should study, right? I should study. Now, let's say if you have a few things that you want to read quickly, you have some PDF, some book, you want to read it quickly, you can go and upload your files and ask questions on top of it. You can learn through that. So, for example, somebody who is a student who has who does not want to study all of it, who wants to understand only, like, I want to only read 10 questions and I should be able to write answers. What they will do is, what they can do is, they can upload all those 10-year questions, and then tell them that these are my questions. Look for which are frequent ones and give me solution for that. It will give you based on the pattern. It will go and see the pattern, and and give you certain questions. Okay, it's up to you if you want to study only those or study all, right? The second thing can be you upload all the, let's say for general knowledge, if you have a PDF, you upload all, and you ask it to create a MCQ questions for me. It will generate MCQ and you can give, and you can check your results, right? So what you will do is, I'll just go ahead and do this. It will go and research everything for me. It's free of cost from Google, and it is not a new tool. Okay. Now it has researched, you know, these seven things. Okay. You can view it, you can change it, you can refine it. Okay. If it looks good, you can import it. Once you import it, it's in your local now. I mean, it's in Notebook LM environment. Okay, it's still multitasking. Okay, so it's in Notebook LM environment. Now, if you see these things, you can create a deck out of it. You can create a video overview out of it. You can create a mind map out of it. You can create a report. You can create a flashcard. The quiz example that I gave, you can create a flashcard, right? Flashcard quiz also here is there. Flashcard, you understand, right? It will give you all the terminologies, and you click that, it will flip, and then it will have the answers, right? So see, production ready AI projects and engineering career roadmap 2026. Now, if I will just tell it to, you can ask questions to it, like these examples it has, or you can go to mind map, and it started creating a mind map, like how your journey should be. Okay, so you see, it's generating a mind map. Now, let's come back, I mean, till the time it's creating, to Substack. What happened? Okay, still it's working. Hmm. Upload PDF to Google to Drive. So it's folder structure article and it's working. So it's maybe a long PDF. So that's why it's taking some time. So, okay, let's be here itself. Okay. Now you understood, right? My mind map is ready. Now, if I click on it, see the power of this. So this is your goal. You want to go to production ready projects. So you can start building these products. RAG with RAG system, AI voice agent, multi agent system, multi-model financial systems, hybrid local classifiers. And if you know, I have built multi-agent, I have this multi-model healthcare assistant, I have hybrid log classifier as well, right? Maybe it understands. That's why it is giving. RAG system we discussed in last session. If you remember in our free session, we discussed RAG also. See, in RAG, what you should study? Vector database, metadata role filtering, policy engine. In AI so you will be able to do all these. If you understand, to become an AI engineer, these projects you should make, right? You should be hands-on, right? You should build something. So these are the projects that you can go. Then in core tech skills, you have technical proficiency, Python, MLOps framework, vector databases. Production competencies, data governance, agent orchestration, cost awareness architecture, plot deployment, monitoring. So it will give you, where did I get? Okay, mind map. Okay. Now in career market, right? What's the trend? You are understanding the power of this. So if you are unclear, what decision should I take? Maybe in life, maybe in your business, maybe in career, right? You can upload your thoughts, you can upload your documents, you can upload things, and it will guide you. It can be a very, very good tool if you use it properly. So that's a my, like, in LinkedIn terminologies, my 2 cents for notebook LLM. Okay. Now again, if you see, you can generate slide decks also. You can generate a short videos as well. What not? I mean, it's a very good tool, right? Now let me see what's the status here. Okay. Okay. So let me now I wanted to talk about certifications as well. Okay. So see, there are three certifications in Claude, and it's for everybody. If somebody, if you are a developer, you can take this, or developer plus architect, you can take this. But if somebody is business focused, only utilizing for content and marketing and normal use cases, right? You can go for associates. Okay, so these are four certifications which is there in Claude, uh, which Claude provides. Okay, and they are launching a prep course also from 13 July, as you can see, for others. But for us, for partners, we already have a course, right? So if you want to learn from it, let us know. If any, we know 10 or 15 folks, whatever it is, however, how much ever they are, how many they are, it's okay. If you want to learn, let us know. We will create a company email ID in for you all, and then you can go to our partner networks, board, and you can learn for free. Exams obviously you have to pay, but for free you will have to, you can learn for free. Okay, so uh, if you are interested, I'm not enforcing. There is nothing that will happen to, or there is no monetary benefit for us, because partners only earn when they do some projects from clients, right? Or they build something. It's just purely for the community. If you want to learn something, you can nominate yourself, and I'll let you know by 17th or 18th July. Okay, you can go. You can take this up. Okay, right. So that was the certification. Now we'll go and go do. We'll understand Claude Code. If somebody who thinks that has some idea and thinks that I don't have coding skills, uh, then Claude Code is your go-to person. I mean, go-to tool, right? Obviously, you should, if you do not have any knowledge, you will still be able to do that things, but that will not be very efficient. That will not be very manageable. That will have a lot of issues, right? But still, you will be able to see the results. Okay, like I'll show you a few of my projects that I have done so far, right? Where is my GitHub? So I have built with the help of Claude Code, right? I have built, let's say, this agent, right? Or let me show this resume agent, this resume agent. So what this agent does is, let me open it up. Okay. The PDF, the deck is also taking some time. And where is my, so because of this vast article, the demo is taking some time, but it's okay. It's anyways running, right? So somebody who is, who want have some idea, who wants to quickly develop some prototype, or at least showcase to somebody, let's say there are two friends. One is kind of he has the idea, he thinks what exactly needs to be built. So he can go and at least prepare something and tell his software friend that this is what needs to be done, and then he will be able to take care of that. So Code can help all of it, right? So the demo that I'm going to show you today is, for example, um, I think I had I already created the demo. I don't want to take additional time. So this so there are two friends, or let's say I am the only person who is working. So I have this I just created this today itself for the demo. Hmm, maybe my network is slow. What? Are you able to see me properly, or the voice is clear? Because it's taking a lot of time to load. Okay. So uh, what I did is, right, I took this, I wanted to build this template. So I wanted to build a habit tracker. Come on. Okay, let's go to Notion. Okay. Yeah, this habit tracker. Okay, I wanted to build this habit tracker view template. Okay. So what it will do is, as an app. Okay. So you do every week, every day, you go and check, click, okay, these are the tasks I have done. Like I went to gym, I went to, let's say woke up at 7 a.m., worked out, I mean, went to boxing, then came to, came and read something, have breakfast, all these things, how you're living your life, right? How much time you're allocating to studies, how all those things. Like we have apps for this, but just for the demo purpose, right? So this is the idea. So what I did is, I want to build a daily habit tracker, refer this template. I want a basic version which shows visualization and analytics, but not connected to a database, but to a Google Sheet. We'll use Claude Code for this. Give me a PRD design set of requirements which will be easy for Claude Code to work upon. Okay, just normal, what you want to do. Then what it does is it creates a PRD. PRD is what exactly you want to build. In simple language, it creates that. So see, created by Aakash Verma IntelliBridge. It gives you the tools also you should be used. Build tool, Claude, the tech stack, React you should use, or you should use Tailwind or Google Sheets, right? Then product overview, what exactly we are building. So your core goal, zero friction daily check-in. Your understanding, then architecture also it gives. You had no idea what all these are, but it prepared you all these. Okay. So what columns, what headers, or what columns will be there? Habit ID, name, emoji, category, target days, color, created at is active. Logs, how many times you have, which day you have logged, you haven't done that, completed, right? So it has given me everything, right? So it gave me all those structured, created a PRD, and it gives me this also, feature scope. This is what MVP. MVP is what? Minimum viable product. We are only going to build these, not these, right? Then it gives me Claude Code prompt as well, what I should give as a prompt, right? Then constraints as well, everything is there. So I what I'll do is I'll go and download is our dat.md as well. Okay. Download it as an MD. Go to code. Okay. Then create a new session. Already had a new session. Work or just add files, plot feature, not feature guide, habit tracker PRD. Add it. I want to create this app, uh, you know, um, I'm very new to this. Guide me and keep me informed. Okay, I would have went and directly gave this prompt itself, right? Start in this order, right? So it what it is it says that this is the optimized prompt and you should give this. So it will work in order, right? I'm not going to do that. Check the PRD for Claude prompt as well and follow it. So in this prompt, it has all the instructions and the steps that Claude Code should take. And just I hit enter. I do not do anything. Okay. And this is see, this is not the way to develop. This is I'm saying if you do not have any idea, you at least you will be able to create something of your own. You may not be able to productionalize it, or by the way, it also say guides you to deploy it. Okay. Deploy means on server, on Google, for example, how you can deploy, right? So these things you have to do. All these steps you have to do manually, right? But you're understanding, right? At least initially, without Cloud Code, you needed 100% help. Now at least you will need 50% less help, right? Only clear thinking is important. That's why um, this role AI product manager, if you see product manager roles are very has changed a lot. They need to code now using Claude Code, Cursor, or whatever it is. So if you see it's creating a desktop folder in my desktop. So I just did okay. Which package should I use? I use okay. I do not whatever is recommended. I choose that. I just use that because it's not going to harm anything as of now, unless I'm not deleting any code or anything, right? So it's recommending, and then I hit allow. So you can always allow or whatever it is. So it will ask you for permissions. It will ask you because I have accept edits. I have clicked this manual accept edits or auto. If I do bypass permission, it will not ask for permission also. That you should not do. Okay, so it's now started to started to build that. Let it run and let's see how quickly it can do. And I am more interested I mean not interested, but mm, okay, it's it. One second. Okay, still taking time. Okay, I'll go ahead and close this schedule. Okay, I will edit this. So if you see, it ran today on 12:16 and today at 12:36. I'll go and stop this schedule because I don't want to run this every 15 minutes. It's just a waste of my tokens or my credits. So I'll just pause it. It may be useful for my next demo. So yeah, so that is what Cowork was. Now Claude Code, right? Habit tracker. It's building. It's doing its work. So now the nuance basically is how better you are able to think and how better you are able to organize, how better you are able to prompt. These are the critical thinking you talk about, right? The fundamental thinking and critical thinking are more important nowadays. Right. So it's meantime, I'll show you the project that I was talking about, right? Okay. So this with the help of all these Claude code and the thinking, I was able to I'm able to make most of the applications, right? Basic ones. I'm not say I'll show you one good application in few weeks time, but this resume agent is what it does is it takes your LinkedIn job description. For example, go to LinkedIn. Okay, go to LinkedIn, go to jobs. Okay, and let's say take this one only. Okay, copy the whole description, right? You copy the whole description and you paste your current resume and just hit tailor my resume. It will give you two things. Obviously, you have to give the API to run, but the key, the password, basically, right? So you paste the job description, you give your current resume, and you hit tailor my resume. You will get two things: your whole analysis, how your resume ranks with this job description, and then there will be this other thing, which is a tailored resume as per this description with ATS compliant. Okay, so these are the things that you can go and build, right? So utilize as much as you can, right? So that's what I wanted to give a just a think, like how we can, okay, you can develop these things, right? Now in Notebook LM, remember we started slide deck and it created the slide deck also, and you can go and you can see the richness of the slides. The 2016 AI 2026 AI engineer blueprint. So this is right, R&D, system architect core, code development and deployment operations. These are the things you should learn. Then like, how the boom has been done, progressed, what roles are there, the prototype to production shift, right? uh, what's the stack, all of it, and you can see the generated PPT. It's awesome. If something is not correct, you can revise here, right? So you can utilize these tools, right? I think we are, oh, we are way ahead our time, sorry. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to show. Now just 2 minutes and I'll show you these things here. Mm, not these, not these. So what I'll be sharing, right? No, okay. See, I'll be sharing you features, beginner guide, master cheat sheet, um, then skills for beginner, and it is all, and then generative AI and prompt engineering, all those things, right? So that is what, and it's very exhaustive. You will like it. I hope you like it, right? Yeah, that's all from my side today. I'm waiting for this HTML. Okay, index.html it's created. We'll not deploy, we'll just see what things it generates, okay? And then we'll stop it for today. Oh, it was waiting for me. Oh, once. Hmm. Okay. Okay, do one thing. You can drop. I'll be in recording screen share only. And in the recording, you can see all these things. Okay. If you want, you can drop, not a problem. That's all I had for today. I'll share the all those things in the WhatsApp, right? Hello, guys. Yeah, you can drop if you want. You need not be here.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you for the session.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can watch the recording for the deployment and these things.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Mhm. So it gave me a UI. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. The idea was basically, so you can use Claude Code. Not there are a lot of functionalities that which is very developer specific, but you can use it for these things, simple tasks, which used to take a lot of time earlier, like designing, the prototyping, and all stuff. So let's see, it was working again. It went off. It happens. So here you can see, or open in default browser. Right, this is the copy URL. We paste. Right, so this is the thing that it has given. Okay, today you can add habit. Reading 20 minutes, you can mark it done. You can drink water, mark it done. No sugar, mark done. Right? This is how you can do it. You can better. I'm not saying this is the only way to do it. There can be multiple ways. You can make it better also. Also, we can make it, right? But this is how you can utilize uh, and still working. It's just a UI. We, ha- it will give you an application which you can deploy it and then utilize it or publish it for public, general public, right? Yeah, so that is the one thing, and still taking time. Hmm. अरे सूरज ड्रॉप कर जा, मैं इसको रिकॉर्ड करके भेजता हूँ। ठीक है। Yeah, now you see, uh, okay, sorry. Now you see, it says all things are done, right? And if I see here, I have the article over here in the um, drive, right? Obviously, it took a lot of time, but I have the articles over here. Okay, I can just go and download it, and it will be over here, right? Right, you can see this. I mean, there is a error, but yeah, you can navigate that error. Maybe something ran in between and there was an error, but you can go and build on top of it, right? So that's how you can plan your tasks and stuff in Claude Cowork and these things, right? Yeah, I mean, that's all I had for today. I have already shared the um this materials on um, group, right? Go and check that. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Bye bye.